Intelligence is often seen as protection against deception. We assume that educated, analytical people are less likely to believe false ideas. But history shows the opposite. Some of the most intelligent individuals have believed claims that later appeared obviously false. Intelligence does not eliminate bias. In many cases, it makes bias more sophisticated. Studies in cognitive psychology show that intelligence improves reasoning ability, but does not improve objectivity. Smart people are better at constructing arguments, not necessarily better at questioning their own assumptions. The mind often uses intelligence to defend existing beliefs rather than to challenge them. High intelligence increases narrative coherence. When smart people believe something incorrect, they tend to build complex explanations around it. These explanations feel logical, they feel consistent, and that consistency creates confidence. Confidence is often mistaken for truth. Research on motivated reasoning shows that people with higher cognitive ability are often more polarized in their beliefs, not because they are less informed, but because they are better at selecting information that supports their existing worldview. Intelligence improves argument quality. It does not guarantee accuracy. The question is not whether smart people can believe false ideas. The question is why intelligence sometimes makes false beliefs harder to detect. To understand this, we need to examine how belief becomes part of identity. Many people believe intelligence acts as protection against deception. The assumption is simple. Smarter people see through lies more easily. But psychological research shows the opposite. Intelligence does not prevent belief in false ideas. It often makes belief more sophisticated. The human mind evolved to protect identity, not to seek objective truth. Intelligence increases cognitive resources, but those resources are often used defensively. Smart people generate better explanations, stronger arguments, and more convincing justifications for ideas they already accept. Rationalization is not stupidity, it is effort. Intelligent individuals are especially skilled at building logical frameworks that make false beliefs appear reasonable. The belief comes first, reasoning comes later to protect it. Once a belief becomes part of identity, intelligence strengthens attachment to it. Admitting error threatens self-image. The smarter the person, the higher the psychological cost of being wrong. This leads to deeper commitment, not reconsideration. The question is not, am I smart enough to avoid lies? The better question is, which beliefs would be hardest for me to question? Awareness begins when intelligence is used for observation, not defense. Most people think beliefs are intellectual positions, but psychologically, beliefs are emotional commitments. They are tied to safety, belonging, and identity. This is why changing a belief often feels uncomfortable or even threatening. Emotional attachment forms long before logical reasoning. We don't adopt beliefs because they are true. We adopt them because they feel right. because they reduce uncertainty, because they offer meaning. Facts come later as supporting material. When facts contradict emotionally charged beliefs, the brain does not evaluate them neutrally. Instead, it activates threat responses. The information is dismissed, minimized, or reframed. This reaction is emotional, not intellectual. Strong emotional attachment changes perception itself. People see what aligns with their feelings and overlook what doesn't. This is why two intelligent individuals can interpret the same information in completely opposite ways. Emotion shapes interpretation before logic has a chance to intervene. If a belief feels calming, empowering, or protective, it deserves closer examination. Emotional comfort is not evidence of truth. The strongest beliefs are often the hardest to question because they feel safe. Beliefs do not remain abstract for long. Over time, they become attached to identity. They shape how people see themselves as moral, informed, or rational. Once this happens, questioning a belief feels like questioning the self. When beliefs merge with identity, disagreement is no longer informational, it becomes personal. The brain reacts as if social standing or self-worth were under threat. Defensive emotions replace curiosity. Common reactions include dismissal, ridicule, moral framing, and sudden certainty. These are not signs of confidence, they are protective responses. The goal is not truth, but self-preservation. Intelligence amplifies identity defense. Smart individuals are better at reframing criticism as ignorance or malice. This allows beliefs to remain intact while the self-image stays protected. The mind chooses coherence over correction. The moment disagreement feels insulting, identity is involved. Recognizing this reaction is the first step toward clarity. Truth becomes accessible only when beliefs are separated from self-worth. Beliefs rarely exist in isolation. They function within social systems. Shared beliefs create belonging. Agreement signals loyalty, and loyalty is rewarded. Social approval acts as reinforcement. Agreement leads to acceptance. Repetition leads to recognition. Over time, certain beliefs become socially safe, even when they are inaccurate. The reward is not truth. The reward is belonging. Questioning group beliefs carries social cost. Doubt is interpreted as disloyalty. Silence becomes safer than honesty. Over time, people stop questioning, not because they are convinced, but because resistance feels expensive. Intelligence adapts to social incentives. Smart individuals learn which opinions are rewarded and which are punished. Beliefs shift subtly, not through coercion, but through conditioning. The mind learns what to say and eventually what to believe. If a belief brings social comfort, its accuracy becomes secondary. Asking why a belief is rewarded often reveals more than asking whether it is true. social harmony can be more persuasive than facts. Modern life exposes the mind to more information than it evolved to handle. News, opinions, data, arguments, all competing for attention. The problem is not lack of intelligence. The problem is cognitive overload. Attention is a limited resource. Even highly intelligent individuals cannot deeply analyze everything they encounter. The brain must filter, compress, and prioritize. This filtering is automatic and often unconscious. Simplification is not laziness, it is a survival strategy. The mind prefers explanations that are coherent, emotionally satisfying, and easy to remember. Complex realities are reduced into narratives, labels, and slogans. Accuracy is often sacrificed for clarity. Simple explanations spread faster. They require less effort to process. They create certainty in uncertain situations. This gives them an advantage even when they are wrong. Intelligence helps build complexity, but simplicity wins attention. The most appealing explanations are often the least accurate. When information feels immediately obvious, it deserves a second look. Awareness begins when we question not only claims, but the comfort they provide.
No individual can verify everything. Modern knowledge is too complex, too specialized, too distributed. Trust becomes unavoidable. We rely on experts, institutions, and respected voices to filter reality for us. Authority is not built on truth alone. It is built on signals, credentials, confidence, consistency, and social recognition. Once established, authority simplifies decision-making. It tells us who to listen to without constant verification. Intelligent people often trust authority more efficiently. They recognize their own limits and delegate evaluation. Instead of checking facts directly, they assess credibility. This saves time, but shifts risk to the source. Over time, trusted sources become default truth. Claims are accepted not because they are examined, but because they come from the right place. When authority is rarely questioned, errors persist unnoticed. Intelligence reinforces this shortcut. Trust is necessary. Blind trust is not. The moment a source becomes unquestionable, verification stops. Awareness begins when authority is treated as a guide, not a substitute for thinking.
Repetition changes perception. Ideas heard often feel familiar. Familiarity creates comfort. Comfort creates acceptance. Over time, repeated claims stop feeling like claims and start feeling like facts. At first, a belief may feel questionable. Later, it feels reasonable. Eventually, it feels obvious. The transition is subtle. No argument is needed when an idea becomes routine. When one narrative dominates, alternatives fade, not because they are disproven, but because they are forgotten. Absence of alternatives creates the illusion of certainty. What remains feels unquestionable. The most powerful lies are not defended, they are assumed. They shape language, expectations, and default interpretations. When a belief becomes invisible, it no longer needs protection. Intelligence does not protect against normalized falsehoods. In some cases, it accelerates their spread. Awareness begins not with rejecting beliefs, but with noticing which ones no longer feel like beliefs at all.